Hey guys, I'm so sorry that I haven't been posting for a while. There's so much I still want to tell you. So, where shall I start? Let's maybe travel a little bit back in time. As you know, last summer I was at the Olympics in Tokyo, and it was amazing. Problem was, when I got back, I was a total mess. So, my South African friend, you remember her, said, "Hey Sandrine, come take a little holiday in South Africa." South Africa is beautiful. I loved my time there. And since my friend is a super inspiring person and hugely successful, both on fields, in business, and in life, well, I thought let's share a little interview we did back then.
Okay, so I did my preparations. Look at you. I don't know how you're going to read that.
Yeah, magic. Cool. So this week,
Good start, huh?
awesome. Yeah, we're fine.
This is live at the surrounding house.
The surrounding house.
You never know what you're going to get.
So this week I've been like following you around a lot. I was you seeing doing like coaching clinics on like to kids, to teachers. You had like phone calls with clothing lines and everything. So you set up a whole business. Please tell me a bit more about all that.
Well, yeah, it's quite interesting. We have I would say multitude of plans. Like we like to do sports clothing, and that's mainly for kids, really funky, creative wearing. If it's cycling or hockey or whatever sport you wear, tights clothing. And then also I have quick sticks, which is the hockey, and that's where my real passion lies in just trying to create a love and a passion for the sport.
Okay, and like quick sticks, it's like your hockey academy. What's the goal there? Why did you start up?
I firstly started up because I found that there's a lot of academies in South Africa, but the quality of coaching is quite lacking. And a lot of primary school kids, hockey's new. So it's mainly, if you're in primary school, if you're young, you're mainly playing netball or rugby. Some of the girls play hockey, but not a lot. So now hockey's really developing and growing, and that's why I sort of wanted to start. And the aim of it, I'm not sure where it ends, which is quite exciting because it's ever evolving and changing, and that's what I love because it's my own business. I can do what I want with it. But I think it's more of a feeling than a target. It's more of like, okay, now I feel that we've made an impact and we've made a change. And I don't think you can ever get to that end goal. So
Yeah.
it's just going to keep on evolving.
Okay, cool. So, but in July, August, you went to the Olympics, you got back, and then where did you went through? How you immediately just changed your mindset, said like, okay, now business, or how did that go?
A bit of both. I didn't do any training myself. And it was quite a quiet one for hockey because I booked it off for hockey, like my own coaching. So I really wanted to have it where I set a foundation again because it's going into a new phase for quick sticks. So for me personally, it was a good month to just reflect and like really soak in everything that had happened. But then for business wise, it was a slower month, but a good detail month in terms of I wasn't spending hours coaching, but I was spending hours doing the admin and the planning side behind it.
Okay, because you've already been starting up your business like 3 years ago or something. So right in between the Olympic cycle, it's just like, hey, I'm gonna start this up. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you didn't like struggled with the fact that you were training less and I don't know, these switches, like your body was still,
Yes and no. I think I missed spending time with your friends because obviously I played team sport. So like being in such a high with so many people and then coming home to being alone during the day, that's different. But I kind of also needed it. I kind of needed that time. I like to be alone to really reflect and process it all for myself. Not, when I'm with people, I can't really think and I like to think. So when I'm alone, I do that type of thing. So it was really good. And I was tired, obviously training. Well, I wouldn't say for 3 years because it's training my whole life to get to where the Olympics, where I was. So I was really exhausted. So to have the break, it was a blessing.
yeah, okay. And now this week you announced your like retirement from hockey. Well, you don't play some indoor, but still, are there things you're like, okay, this I will miss, or like things that you said like I never was able to do this, and now I'm going to be able to do it, so I'm looking forward to it. So
Yeah. There's definitely things I think as any athlete you will miss, definitely. Just competing. The training sometimes sucks. It's really hard and it's long hours and whatever, but the chance you get to step onto the field, that's I'll definitely miss. I think the only time that I'll realize how much I miss it is when the next game happens. That will be a big adjustment for me. I've never I've never had it as my choice. If I've been injured, it wasn't my choice to be injured. Now it's my choice to not be there. So that's an adjustment.
Yeah.
But I think the things that I'm looking forward to is spending time with family because now that I have the time, I'm not going to use it as an excuse and be like, oh no, I've got this. I've always said I've missed birthdays, I've missed like occasions and whatnot. So now I can actually do that. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but for me, like suddenly, yeah, like you competed at the Olympics, you come back, and I had a lot of like side effects that I wasn't really counting on. Like I had a lot of job offers, and then also lots of people suddenly wanting to marry me. You had like, yes, weird. So you had like side effects from suddenly becoming an Olympian that you're like, whoa, I didn't think this was going to happen or something, or I don't know, it opened doors or
Definitely job opportunities. People think now you're more qualified. Like, definitely, that was a bit wild. I didn't expect that at all. But I think the most thing for me, it was more like the questions. Like, people want to know about the cardboard beds, or people want to know about like health and food. Yeah, and like that's the main thing. Like, what was the experience like, and the food, and just the village. So, no proposals.
no,
I'm
and they're
married,
already married.
so that would be a bit tough. But no proposals and nothing so exciting, but definitely lots of questions and job opportunities. That was a real, shock.
Okay, and are there any things like you have this long, super long sports career, then these awesome moments at the Olympics? Are there things like you like learned or some advice that you want to share about all these periods?
Yo, this is a big, deep question.
Hey,
There's so much. I think the value of setting a goal and working towards it, like
yeah,
it doesn't matter what it is in life, if it's a financial or if it's like a personal goal that you have to really try hard and reach it. And that it doesn't always go your way. Like 2012 London, I didn't go to the Olympics. 2016, the team didn't get sent. So this is my third cycle and finally. So it's taken, 11 years to try and get there. And I think it taught me a lot of patience and hard work and what I really want. Like, do I really want this, or is it just, you know, it's easy to say you want to do something, but to actually do it, it's different. And I think the team environment, like having to work with so many different personalities and all then going onto the same field and trying to work with the same goal, that's really interesting. Like the team dynamics and how people, we all differ obviously, but how some are like more easygoing, some are like more structure, some don't want any structure, some people are really selfish, some people aren't. So try to work that all and be in the same team. It's
yeah.
you learn a lot, and I think it's going to help you in the working environment.
Okay, okay. And then last question, was it worth it?
I think so. Just like this is the thing that's so weird for me that I don't understand. Any game I get to play is worth it. Like it can be at the Olympic Games, it's the same as a club match that we're winning 16-0. Just to step onto the field, doesn't matter who my teammates are, just to play hockey, even coaching. Like I love it. So yes, definitely worth it. By it, like the results didn't go our way, but put that all aside, just being on the field and competing after COVID, after everything that's happened, being on that Olympic stage or being on the international stage again, it's definitely worth it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
That,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so that's it for today. Next video, I'll tell you, well, what happened next. Because, spoiler, I'm not in South Africa anymore. But feel free to make a guess.